Welcome back to the PwC YouTube channel for a recording in our Ranger division, which is the 4th division this season. It's the match between Cinderace26 and foxhunter350, aka our reigning whatever division champion. He won a division last season. I'm just letting them know that I'm ready. So yeah, these two are facing off today. I hope, dearly hope that Cinderace wins this, just because Fox just said I can go fuck myself for recording this. So yeah, I'm definitely rooting for Cinderace right now, very deservedly so. And yeah, so I think for Cinderace, the signature is gonna be the Beware in this case, and Fox, who's I have such a terrible team. Oh my god! But he has like the best signature in the format in Glass 3 and also has like a double regen core. So I don't know exactly what he's talking about. Um, so yeah, has a bunch of pivots and an Arcanine Hisui. So yeah, not the most complicated game plan in the world right here. But yeah, we shall see how it goes for him. And yeah, we see a Torch Song by a Skeledirge. Never seen before type stuff here. Yeah, very surprising switch into, yeah, he called that, I was gonna say, that's a pretty transparent switch into Arcanine here, of course, and Cinderace does a very good job of reading it, and yeah, so this Skeledirge kinda just wins from here. This looks insanely dangerous, pretty much beats like everything one-on-one at this point, I feel, except for possibly this Glass Trio. As Cinderace says in the chat, not a 6-0, that's big. Well, I mean, it kind of looks at this point that this is not good news for Fox. But of course, like, if you look at the team, Cinderace is a very, very bulky team. The Alamo Mola presumably would have been able, depending on, of course, spreads, potentially would be able to eat the hits and also the Zygardes, right? So I'm not sure if like Arcanine is the bring in a matchup where you go up against Alomomola and Zygarde. It's a little bit curious to me, especially because it's not like Fox has like the best switch-ins to the Thousand Arrows as well. So yeah, interesting. But yeah, that was a choice that was made. Maybe the Prep Mafia has something to say about that. Why exactly they did it like this? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Fox was also prepping on his own. Who knows? Anyways, he's thinking about what to switch in here, which yeah, is not hard to understand. Like, there's not any good options, I feel. I mean, he could go into Slowking. Slowking definitely still, probably, not definitely, but probably still takes a Shadow Ball and can at least do big damage, even though it's not gonna like one-shot it. But um, could try to go for Sandy thingy and try to poison it, even though it can't do much damage to it. So kind of needs to the Poison Touch to or Toxic Chain to proc here. Or depending on the Terra type, could also go to Glass Trio, of course. I don't think Torn can beat this 1v1. And of course, like, Pharaoh would just die. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Kind of needs to do damage limitation here. I think that's the best he can do. He needs to, like, try to get this down and maybe sack one more mon to it. And then hope he can somehow make a comeback, even though I'm not, like, entirely sure how this will work. Because this is Taunt U-turn, so it's not going to be, like, sweeping anything here. I mean, it is Life Orb. I don't know if this is Mega Diancie, maybe. I don't know. So yeah, he goes into this giant horse here. Let's see. Oh, it's Terra Grass. Ooh, he really has nothing. Ooh, that's a bit rough here. All right, so yeah, this at least I was gonna say, what does he have for the Thousand Arrows? I guess that's our answer here. So yeah, he's got this Zygarde covered at the very least. It's also good against Diancie, which I'm assuming to be Mega Diancie. So yeah, that's good for him, I guess. But yeah, this is a giant problem. More so now than ever, because this throw chop is not gonna do anything. Let's be honest. It's gonna do like 30% maximum. Um, so yeah, this is a big problem. This outspeeds like 1, 2, 3 mons on the opposing team, and he has no good switch-ins. So yeah, this is what we call a problem. Right, out comes a Ferrothorn. Are we trying to invite the thingy in again? Let's see. Ah, goes for knockoff. So yeah, at least he has that to like annoy it. It would be even better if he had like T-Wave or Toxic, because I feel like that's like the only thing that can save him against this Skeledirge if Cinderace plays it well. I really don't see anything else. Like, this is confirmed not an answer anymore. This is not an answer. This is not an answer. And these two guys, like, this can still loses 1v1, but at least can damage it. And this thing needs to like hex and toxic it. So yeah, interesting. All right, takes damage on this Tornadus here, which is obviously. Oh, he switches it in. Interesting, interesting. All right, with the life orb. So yeah, this is gonna stay low. And yeah, now needs to pretty much needs to go to Slowking. Yeah, it's like the only good option here. And then Cinderace doesn't have like the best switch-ins to Scald here. Scald is pretty annoying for him. So yeah, this Slowking is definitely like a good way for Fox to make some progress into the team here. Because like he can go Alamomola, but he can't really pivot on it, right? So the Slowking is gonna get momentum every time, assuming it has Chili or Teleport. Or you, I guess. Okay. So yeah, this means that Cinderace now gets the slow flip turn off, which is good for him. Oh, he chooses to knock instead. Interesting. Okay. King still. Oh, goes. Oh, this is not a choice I would have made. Okay, maybe this is this like covert cloak. That would be kind of like if he's covert cloak, he's just a goat at that point. Let's be honest. But I think here being heavy duty boots obviously is way more likely. I feel interesting choices being made here. Yeah, the toxic. Okay, very interesting, very interesting. I mean, this is not gonna do much because it's never gonna do anything to Glastrier, I feel. These guys are maneuvering around each other right now. I don't. So he predicted him to go into Glastrier, I feel. But Fox, like, smartly in this case, I feel, did go to Slowking instead, which means that Cinderace for like the 15th turn in a row has to switch out again now into this very uncomfortable Scald, which I'm not even sure he has at this point. He must have Scald, right? Right, out comes the Pharaoh here, which is probably just gonna Leech Seed. Oh no, he goes for Stealth Rocks. Alright. Yeah, I mean, he can just defog those. That's fine. Uh, oh, we don't even have the Leech Seed confirmed. That's interesting. Maybe he doesn't have it. But yeah, it seems like a very, very annoying game plan by Fox here. I feel like Prep Mafia Prep always ends up being like super annoying. Like it ends up being the same archetype of teams. Um, like if you told me this team was like Mazda team, I would believe it in an instant. So I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad team, definitely not, but um, it's like lends itself to very long games. So I would say. All right, let's see. It's a little bit annoying here. The situation, kind of a stalemate. Just defox again. But yeah, this is definitely like once he discovers that Scald is really annoying for him, I feel like that's gonna be the point where we actually make some progress here. Let's see. Oh no, he has Ice Beam. Maybe he can freeze it? I don't know. Interesting. Still haven't seen a Scald. Like, tell me what he does into Scald. It's so annoying for this team. Because like, yeah, you can go Aloe, but Aloe is toxic, so it's gonna lose, and nothing else wants to be burned or switch into a water move in Diance's case. So yeah, it's a great move to click here, and Fox still has yet to click it. Maybe this turn? No, still not. If he has Scald, I'm gonna like slap him after this match. because he can actually make really good progress into the team right now, but he just either he chooses not to or he doesn't have maybe the last move is slack off. That's also possible, or like I don't know what else it would be, but maybe like psychic noise could also be an option here. All right, out comes the Terra Grass Glastrier, which is not going to do anything to either Skeledurge or Skarmory. It's, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It definitely counters the Zygarde, but yeah. Ooh, this does more than I thought. Ooh, is this banded? This might be banded. Or this is like very offensive Skeledurge, which could also be. But yeah, definitely mistake by Cinderace here switching it in, because like don't want to like get your best mon chipped here, but it happened regardless. Here's a lot of helmets. Like this is a very much a helmet team here. Wouldn't be surprised if this is also helmet. Helmet, helmet, helmet. No, this is lefties. Interesting. So yeah, we shall see. All right, now we gonna see this thingy here. Oh, he chooses to Terra it. Ooh, this is not interesting. It's not banded. So yeah, this is definitely has a zero defense. Like that's kind of pathetic, to be honest, to take this much damage. It must be offensive, I guess. But yeah, then I feel yeah, this interesting. I want to see the set later. But yeah, that's a problem. It's not so easy for him to like get it back to good health. Because it can't do it against... He could do it against this, but he will get toxic. Can't do it against this, but he can definitely kill it now. But the only mon where you can like recover on, it would be a Ferrothorn. So still doable, but definitely annoying to take this much damage here. But yeah, I feel like we've seen the most progress like turn 2, because he called the Arcanine switch. And yes, ever since then we are maneuvering around each other, and now he has taken a little bit of a hit. Now he switches to Skarmory. Like he could have done that way earlier. And I don't think this has anything to touch the Skarmory, to be honest. Maybe if Cinderace has Stealth Rocks, that would be a very big click for him here, because the Tornadus like is not heavy duty boots, so that would be kind of huge for him. But let's see. Looking at our girl Diancie again, you're kind of hindered by the same thing as with this Skeledurge. Like getting this Slowking low would be so valuable, because it's also the thing standing in the way of a Diancie sweep here. Assuming this is not like what's it called, Iron Tail or something, which it could be, but or Steel Wing. I don't know. I think it gets Iron Tail, which would knock out the Mega Diancie. Alright, we are thinking. And we are pivoting. Oh man, this is so boring. Okay, out comes Glastrier. And once again, can't do anything to Skarmory, so I don't know. Maybe it can like catch a ruse with an Earthquake or something, but it doesn't have Earthquake, otherwise it would have clicked it against Skeledurge, so I don't know. Maybe at close combat, same thing. Okay, we do predictions. It was Lumberry, interesting. But yeah, I guess that's like the kind of play you can afford to make when you are regen gaming. Doesn't really matter. And now he's gonna flip turn. Luckily Fox doesn't have... If Fox had a Wish supporter on his team, I would probably just click X and refuse to like commentate any further. At least he doesn't. So yeah, now goes to Skarmory, and yeah, this really doesn't do anything. So yeah, he needs to like click close combat on a roost here to do any damage, but he doesn't. All right. So yeah, actually, brave birding this, even though it's kind of silly, but yeah, it's the right play here. Like you need to. Oh, it's Rocky Helmet. Yeah, and Psychic Noise is the last move. All right, all right. But yeah, that's I feel like that's a compromise here. Oh no. Okay, so now he just took damage on Skarmory for no gain because this is back to full. He needed to Brave Bird again, like fuck the damage on Skarmory, and like this Zygarde is worthless to be honest. I would just sack it, and later if you need to throw something in Glastier's way, and then after you sacked it, you can go Skarmory. But yeah. Out comes the Tornadus, and now it's also back at full again. Great. I love Regenerator so much. It makes for the most exciting games. Like, people can like make infinite mistakes, and it doesn't really matter. And like, and it's not like anything does like hugely quick progress here. So it's gonna be a painful game, even though we had the prediction turn one, which like made a for a quick start, but it didn't really matter because, yep. All right, Cinderace is thinking here. Of course, he is. This is a live orb Torn. This could probably knock this out with Bleak Wind. Um, so yeah, and he doesn't know the last two moves. Like it could be Bleak Wind Heat Wave. It looks like the most likely combo here. Oh, he sacks this. Interesting. All right. So yeah, I mean it's hard to heal it back up, but like yeah. All right. Let's see. Maybe this is Iron Tail. Then Fox can win right here. And Fox also with the yay, not a 6-0. Can we stop this? Like this is like people who say that. Okay. Anyways. Um. Yeah. I mean, if it's Iron Tail, it can get a surprise kill here. But then it like confirmed can't do anything to Skarmory. But I guess it still can taunt Skarmory. So it could be, honestly, it could be Iron Tail. It's possible. Because you probably still like, at least you keep the Skarmory low via taunt, right? Skarmory can like Brave Bird itself to death versus you. And everything else you kinda do hit decently well. So it's a possible set. I still feel like Heat Wave is more likely. But we shall see. 31 turns of fun. What do you guys think about banning Regenerator? Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Did we predict the Pharaoh to come out here? Like if anything, I feel like the Slowking was gonna come out. But yeah, this also kind of works, I guess. I mean, it's a little annoying because it's not gonna do much damage. It can get, of course, the Toxic Chain to proc if you're like... Uh, ooh, and now switch into... Ooh, okay, interesting. So yeah, I was gonna say he was gonna switch that into the Diamond Storm, which is interesting, which would have been the alternative click here. I don't know how well Slowking takes this, but yeah, I definitely think Slowking is gonna get 2-hit KO'd here. And if this is a Wish Alamomola, it can probably Wish Flip Turn this to the Diancie later, which could have actually probably also happened to the Skeledirge. I definitely wouldn't sack the Skeledirge here, definitely not. Oh yeah, and we know this doesn't have Scald. Like that's such a great set. Scald, Scald is like the greatest move of all time in this match, and like just doesn't have it. Interesting. Yeah, doesn't do any damage to this Diancie. Like he can set up to infinity and probably sweep, to be honest. he doesn't. Interesting. Yeah, now he's. I mean, yeah, still fine, I guess. Like, oh, this is the. No, it's not the fire berry. So yeah, this just dies. He switches out. Are we crazy? What are we doing? Am I like missing something? Okay. What? Let me see. What does this? It says 76% minimum. This would have like Uber killed. What the hell is he doing? But yeah, I guess now he can get heal this back up, which is good definitely because you can switch this into glass tree if you need to. But still, like, why did you take the free kill? I feel like these guys are just they just hate progress. It's like, is it considered? Maybe it's considered not smart these days to like make progress through the opposing team because you can also play more patient and go back into like an infinite loop of pivoting around in order to eventually make progress. I guess I don't know. I'm not at this level, guys. I'm just a simple simple man. I like to like hit things and all right. But yeah, I mean, it feels like maybe eventually this Zygarde can win after all because Pharaoh is low, it doesn't have any recovery left, and this glass tree is also really low, and it doesn't have any recovery, assuming the last move is not rest, which, if it's rest, then I'm just probably gonna, like, I don't know, interesting. But I feel like the most likely thing what happened here is Cinderace didn't, or forgot that this got leftovers knocked off, so, and maybe thought like, ooh, this, the way you're switching this in, this is definitely Ockerberry, and it would like kill it with Gyro Ball, but of course I don't think he would like switch out for any other reason. Like you would take a free kill, right? Especially if he like it didn't make any sense. But yeah, now he's thinking what to switch into this Sandipity, even though like switching going Zygarde here is very free because what is he switching into? 1,000 arrows. Yep, there we are. It's not like Zygarde is the most valuable mon in the world. But yeah, definitely this Tornadus could still be annoying later in the game, definitely. Ooh, this does no damage, what the okay, crazy. I don't know. If Zygarde has like Outrage, it could click it here. But yeah, you have to be careful not to lose to this Tornadus. Oh, it does have Rest. Oof, that's rough. That's very rough. Oh man. Yes, let's make this a PP stall as well. I like it. Nice. I mean, you can definitely waste some roosts here. Can click hazards for a long time. Or just gyro ball, I guess. But yeah, the Tornado still can't do much damage to Diancie. Assuming it's not like the super surprise Iron Tail here. But it's obviously the Diancie is low now, so one more hit on it and it might be in range. And then you could actually be trouble with this. Then you are happy if you have like the Zygarde at good health because it can most likely take a hit or two and do some damage back. Potentially has extreme speed as well to revenge it. So yeah, we shall see. This is could be interesting. Could still be an interesting match here, even though Cinderace is definitely like looking more likely to win it. Especially this is like sleeping for 2 turns now and still can't do anything to this Skarmory. But yeah, of course, Skarmory is also running low on roosts. So yeah, that's a thing as well. And now still he's choosing to not kill this. It's so interesting to me. Like definitely some more intricate things going on here. Like this could have been dead so many turns ago and now it's just proven to be super annoying again. Even locked off the lefties from this allo here. But yeah, alright, so now you definitely go directly into Diancie. Definitely. Because you need it at good health. If you go Skarmory here, I'm gonna like click. I don't know. I'm gonna be very mad. Definitely wanna have the Diancie at good health again. Diancie wins you this game. So yeah, you just switch hard into Diancie here. It's gonna take every hit. He's not gonna click Iron Tail even if he has it. I don't think. I mean, he could if he's like a genius, but I don't think he has it in the back. Like it's gonna be Heat Wave. Probably. I mean, it might also be a Nasty Plot. Would also be funny, but I feel like you're more likely to see a Heat Wave, and that's why you go Diancie directly here. Wish it back to full, and then you can finally make some progress, which I'm still not sure if you want to do that, but you could if you wanted. Definitely deliberating his choices here very well. Right, there we go. Hard Diancie. We love to see it. Nice, and there we go. Diancie back at full, and Fox is in deep trouble here. So yeah, he can click Calm Mind. Oh, he had Diamond Storm though this whole time. Okay, interesting. Oh man, this could have been over so much earlier than it was. Oh man, interesting. So yeah, I think you definitely save this here, or you don't. I mean, he doesn't get toxic. He's above getting toxic. So yeah, that's good for him. So yeah, the Diancie finally cleans up. I wonder if it like what if he it hadn't switched it out earlier, it might have like cleaned up right then and there, and we could have saved like 30 turns on this game. But yeah, definitely huge congrats to Cinderace. Nice prep here, I would say. I still think, even though it's been like, I mean, it wasn't really anyone's fault here that this got so annoying. It's just like the nature of Regenerator being like the most stupid ability in the game, and especially like regen pivoters, which we had 3 of them. Um, it makes every game so much longer. And Fox says, I'm 3 from this fuck ass team, thank God. I mean, what is he talking? Like, I mean, I can understand this team being boring, but like, it's by no means is it bad. It's it's a very good team, but I guess it can be annoying to play as because like you're doing so much pivoting here, and yeah, definitely Cinderace found a good way around it in prep, I would say. Um, I don't understand. Maybe you can explain why he switched out with the Diancie. My guess is he thought this might be Okaberry, and he just forgot that this was already knocked off. So that could be one reason, or I don't know. But definitely in the end, he made the right play there. It was very good, like switching directly into Diancie. And definitely an interesting game, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.